Ah, you're back. We can't talk, you know. Just gotta use your powers. This is a unique moment. The past, the present, and the future, they're all the same. Don't you just want to touch it? Feel it? Taste what you're gonna have? Come on. What are you waiting for? Talk to me, Mark. You can do it.
But what if...
Make me hear you.
But what if it all goes wrong?
Yes! We're there, you did it. Fantastic.
You can actually see me?
Of course I can see you. How can it go wrong? We've got all this. Who can take it away from us? Come on, I'll show you around.
Professor?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Suddenly, did you pick up anything from Mark before he went back?
Apart from the fact he loved his rich new life.
Yeah, we're serious, Suddenly. His lifestyle's all over the place.
I'm sorry. No, in fact, I think he was blocking me.
You always hear people say, if only I knew when I was younger what I know now. Well, I did know. With the future box experiment, right? So, what do you think?
Well, I can't get over it. I can't get over the fact that we're talking, you and me. Me and me. How?
Oh, well, let's talk about the boring stuff later. What do you want to see next? Pool or the golf course?
I've got a pool and a golf course.
Of course. No point having all this money if you can't have a little fun.
What's happening?
This is serious. We have to switch it off. It doesn't switch off. It operates on brainwaves, remember?
But don't you have a fail-safe, some sort of cutout?
There's no need. There's nothing to go wrong with it.
Or maybe if we take the headset off.
No! Stopping it like that could cause him to go into shock. We don't know what might happen.
How thoroughly have you tested this machine?
Well, I tested it on myself.
And you only tested it on yourself. Were we the guinea pigs?
It's perfectly safe.
Then how do you explain this?
He must have done something. In the future.
I don't understand. Andrew, you said it was impossible for Mark to actually physically be in touch with the future.
Well, it would be for someone without special powers. I think you needed someone with the powers to make this machine work properly.
You should have warned us that those powers could affect this machine before we let Mark and Songley try it.
I did. I said time and time again to him not to interact with the future.
Wow. This is incredible.
Well, you always wanted to be rich.
Yeah, but there's rich and there's rich.
Well, if you think all this is good, wait till you see what's coming. Doors open, babe.
There must be some way to shut the box down.
There isn't.
Shall I try and get in contact with Mark?
After what's happened to him, I'm not letting you put that headset on again.
No, without using the headset.
Is that possible?
Songley's an empath. She gets in touch with people's emotions.
We don't know what's happening in the future. There could be some kind of catastrophe. He could be in serious trouble.
All the more reason I should try.
Babe.
Who's your friend?
Don't you recognize him?
It's you. The young you.
Songley.
Oh! Ugh! Ugh! It's a nightmare.
What happened?
What did you see?
I think I saw myself grown up.
Doing what?
Kissing grown-up Mark. Ugh!
So how long have you two been, you know?
I don't know, what is it, hon? About a week?
At least.
I was so wrong about you when we were younger.
You were wrong about a lot of things, but you're right now.
Well, I was right about one thing. Success does bring money.
Didn't you turn out great? I'll fix us some drinks.
His readouts are getting more and more erratic.
I'm very sorry, Henry. I never expected this to happen.
Songley, will you have another go with Mark?
Go back and look at me all over him.
But there may be a very good reason for it.
Yeah, I've been taken over by money. Oh, I got believe it.
Just try and make contact. Talk to Mark. Warn him what's happening to him here. Just tell him he's got to come back.
But it's Mark's idea of heaven. Okay, I'll try. I can't make contact.
You mean he won't talk to you?
No, I mean, I can't make contact with him at all. It's like he's vanished.
So come on. How did you... do it? Sports? Films?
Arms.
Arms? You mean weapons? Guns?
Guns, bombs, fighter aircraft. You name it, that's where the money was. Is.
No. But what about the football?
We all wanted to be footballers, get rich, play for England. Do you know how many actually make it? I had a trial, but it wasn't good enough. But then, what was I really doing it for? For the money, right?
No, to play for England.
Yeah, right. So you're telling me those guys do it for fun and for free? Don't you remember yourself back then, Mark? What mattered to you most was a pair of trainers. Not just any old pair of trainers, a pair of trainers from Russia that cost 350 quid. That kind of thing takes money. All the best things in life do.
Neil, I don't think I like this very much. I'm saying goodbye. Professor, Mary, I'm ready to come back now. What's going on? Why can't I go back?
Why? Well, you may not like where the money comes from, Mark, but you certainly like what it buys. You're still here because in your heart this is where you really want to be. And in case you really do change your mind, just remember what Professor Dixon said. You mustn't interact with the future. A little late for that now, wouldn't you say?
But you said that wasn't true.
So I lied.
He's going flatline.